Hello friends, welcome to FreeCAD tutorial number 128, and in this tutorial we will model this part. As you can see that I have already modeled it, and I will show you from the scratch how you can model this part. As we can see in a isometric view, one is a top and one is a bottom, so you can see that it is exactly matching with isometric view. Now we will read the drawing and we will model this part from the scratch. So I will close this file and create a new file. You can also visit my website mechnexus.com, where I write articles and tutorials on FreeCAD. You can download my tutorial source file from here, tutorial source file page, and you can also support me by buying a cup of coffee on ko-fi.com. Your small support will help these channels to grow, and it will motivate me to create more awesome content on FreeCAD. I thanks to all my supporter, those who have supported me by buying a cup of coffee. So keep supporting, and it will help me to grow this channel, and it will motivate me to create more awesome and useful tutorials on FreeCAD. So let's come back to our tutorial. So here I have created a new file, and I will insert my body and on the origin plane. And now we will create our first feature, which will be the revolve feature. So we will read this drawing. So first I will zoom it. So here we see the diameter is a 56 and angle is a 50 degree, and thickness we can see that it is a 1.2 mm. If we go here, we can see that here is a thickness 1.2 mm. So we will select this front plane and click on the sketch, select this, and off the origin plane. And now we will create a rectangle, and I will delete this line and make this line little bit shorter, and let's fix the height. So this height is of 12 mm, which we can see here, and I will drag this to down and give the dimension for the thickness, which is 1.2, and I will move this dimension. And now select the line tool, and I will create a rough profile, and I will close it, and I will select this and this, and add the parallel, and now select the dimension and give the thickness 1.2. and if you see the side view here, so this is the diameter 56. I will give the diameter 28, which is radius. And now here I will move it and provide the angle. Select this and this, and provide the angle of 50 degree. And now we will move to this section view, and we can see this diameter is given here, which is the 8 mm. So we will provide the radius of 4 mm, and I will move it. So our sketch is fully constrained. We will come out of the sketch, and we will revolve it and click on OK. Now let's create the next feature. So if we go in isometric view, now we will create this pad. So I will select the face and click on the sketch, and here I will create a 2 diameter, and we will read the dimensions. So inner one is 15 and thickness is 1.2. So I will select the inner one 15 mm, select this and give the thickness 1.2, click on close. Now we will create the pad of 7 mm, because 19 minus 12 is a 7. So we will click on the pad and give the value 7 mm, say OK. Now let's move to the next feature. So if we see our isometric view, we see the two pads here. Now we will select this face and click on the sketch, and now I will create my profile. Let's read the drawing. So here it is a 8 mm plus 1.2 mm thickness. So the inner diameter is of 8 mm and this one is of 1.2 thickness. Now let's switch to the wireframe view so that you can see it clearly. Now again I will create a circle, and in this case this is a 15 plus 1.2. So I will give this diameter 15 mm and select dimension, select this and give it 1.2. Now I will close my sketch, and from here I will switch to the flat lines. So here best part is that FreeCAD 1.0 support the multiple sketch extrusion. So previously this two sketch means I wanted to create these two pads, that was not possible in a FreeCAD 0.21, but in 1.0 it is possible. But there is a trick. So press Ctrl key and select it and click on the pad, and this is the pad of 4 mm. Now on the sketch and select this and this and click on extrude, and it will be the 4 mm. So with a single sketch we have created the two extrusion. So that is the new feature in a FreeCAD 1.0. Now let's move to the next feature. So now if you see our isometric view, we will create the cut here. So we require a tangent plane here. So our diameter is 56, so we can directly insert a plane at a distance of 28 mm, but here we will learn how we can insert the tangent plane. So click on the plane options, select this point, here is a vertex, and select this circumference, freenet TB. So you can see that a tangent plane has been inserted. So once I modify this diameter, my plane will get automatically modified. So giving a distance plane is not a good idea, because now this plane has been linked with my diameter, which is a 56. Now I will say rebuild, and I will select this plane and click on the sketch, and now I will create my profile, say isometric, and switch to the right view, and we will switch to the wireframe and go to the model and hide this datum plane. And now here I will create a rectangle, and I will delete this line, and I will select the polyline tool and I create a rough profile. Now I will make it vertical, and this also the vertical. Now let's add the symmetricity constraint. So select the symmetricity, select this point and the axis, and this is of a 15 mm, and now I will move this inside and give the thickness 1.2, give it a 1.2, or simply I select this and made it equal. Select this and give it 1.2, and let's define the height of 8 mm. So our sketch is fully constrained. Now I will switch to the flat lines and come out of the sketch. Now I will create a cut of a 15 mm, and this is approximate distance. So select the cut, so that it opens inside of my body. And now we will first mirror this pocket, select reference and select it, so it is got mirror. And now we will select the sketch and click on the pad, click on the reverse, and let's give it 12 mm, click on OK. Now we will mirror this pad, click on the mirror, from here select the reference, now we will on our origin plane select this mid plane, which is at a front location, and click on the sketch. And now we will switch to the wireframe and we will project this edge. So click on the project geometry, and now I will select a line tool and create a line, and from here I will select the horizontal line, select dimension and give the dimension 15 mm, and click on the project geometry so that it is projected. And now I will select the line tool and I will close my profile, and here coincidence relation, so that is happened because of origin plane. So I will off the origin plane and click on the coincidence, and now I will close my profile. So our profile is fully constrained. We will come out of the sketch, and now I will switch to the flat lines, and I will use the revolve cut, and from here I will select the reference, which will be the Z axis, so here wire is not close, so we will identify the issue, select the sketch and click on the validate sketch, and we will switch to the wireframe view. So here is the issue, so I will close it and I will delete this line. Now close it, select the sketch, click on revolve, so you can see that material has been removed, click on OK. Now let's switch to the flat lines, so it done so perfectly. Now we will move to the next feature, which is, if we see in a inside view, so here is a rib, so we will add this rib. So we will select this face and let's see this and this on the same level. So here we will measure the distance. So delta z is 0. If we see our UCS with the isometric view, so delta z is 0, which means that this and this at the same level. So either we can select this face or this face for the sketching, but I will prefer this face, and click on the sketch, and I will project this outer diameter. Click on the project, and now I will also project this arc, and here I will select a 3-point arc, and I will select this and this and make it equal. Select the 3-point arc, and I will connect it this and with this, and I will make it horizontal. And now here I will make this symmetric with this axis. I will select symmetricity constraint, select this point, and this axis. So 1 degree of freedom, so that will be get solved with dimensions. So I will define the thickness of 1.2 mm. Click on close. Now select the sketch, click on the pad, and select up to face, and click on OK. Now we will mirror this on the other side. So select this pad, click on the mirror, and from here select reference and select this mid plane, click on OK. But due to this, there is a material came here outside, so we will remove it with a revolve cut. So let set our model to the isometric view, and now on the origin plane, now select this exact plane and click on the sketch, and from here we will switch to the wireframe and click on the project geometry, and now we will close this profile. Now we will close it, select the sketch, click on the revolve cut, select reference and select the Z axis. So here some material is remain here, so we will little bit modify our sketch. So here what I will do, I will rotate my model and I will delete it. Let's press Ctrl Z and delete this line, and here I will also delete this line, and from front view I will create a line which will be come outside of this little bit. So let's give some rough dimension. Let's edit the sketch. Now I will give it a 3.2. Now switch to the front view, and now I will select a line tool, create a line and coincide this line with this point, And now let's make it 2.8 or 2.5. Select the line tool and made it vertical, and let's make it 2 mm, not 2 mm, little bit, 2.2. Yes, now it will not left any material, so close it and let's switch to the flat lines. Now select the sketch, click on the revolve cut, say OK. So we have created the rib. Now let's move to the next feature. So our next feature is to create these two pads, and for this we will create a datum plane at a distance of 8 mm from the bottom, because if we see in our drawing, so these dimensions come the 8 mm. So select the face and create a offset distance plane 8 mm. So I will select this face and click on the datum plane, and in a Z direction I will give it -8. You can read this dimension here in a drawing. So now let's switch to the front view. Click on OK. So here we will rectify our revolution to check the height. So height is OK. So if we see that here we wanted to create this tab, so from the top it is 8 mm, not from the bottom, so it is OK. So what we will do, we will edit our datum plane, and here reference, so we will delete this reference and we will select this plane. So now it is perfect of the 8 mm, and now click on OK. Now we will select this plane and create a sketch, and now I will rotate it, switch to the bottom view, and here if you see the PCD diameter is of 28. So I will select a circle and it will be 14. So select the smart dimension and give it a 14 and give it a diameter of 5 mm. Click on close. Now we will off the datum plane, select the sketch, click on extrude, and here we will select up to face and we will select this face. Click on OK. Now we will mirror these features on the other side as we can see in isometric view, and then we will create these two holes. So select the pad, click on the mirror, and from here click on select reference and select this plane. Click on OK. Now we will select this face and create a hole which is of 2.6. so click on the sketch and click on the project geometry, select this and this, and create two circles, select diameter and provide it a 2.6. this is of 2.6, and if you see the isometric view, so this hole is a through which is visible on this top face. Click on close, select the sketch, click on extrude cut, and simply say it through all. so it is opening on the other side. Now all we do is to add the fillet. So first I will add the fillet here. I will press the control key and select this all four edges and click on the fillet. This fillet I will give the 3 mm. Click on OK. Now we will create the inside fillet. So I will click on the fillet and select this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge, and provide the radius of 1.8 mm. Click on OK. Now place our model to the isometric view. Now we will select this edge and provide the fillet of 1 mm. Click on OK. And now we will provide some fillet here. So select this edge and this edge. So best thing about the FreeCAD 1.0 is that even I have not selected all the edges, but it will automatically take the tangent propagations. So once I click on OK, it will automatically create a fillet. So you can see that it automatically took the tangent propagation. So you can see that we have successfully converted this drawing into the 3D model. And here is a problem of the fillet. Let's give this fillet in a one shot. Select this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge, and let's click on OK. Yes, so now it perfectly given the fillet. And now we will do the color as per our isometric view. So all I will do is go to the appearances and I will scroll down and go here at a custom appearances and select the color. Click on close. Now this completes our model, and we have successfully modeled this part with respect to this orthographic drawing, and we have matched our model with the isometric view. So this is all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.